5 steps to embracing your masculine energy. Hi guys, my name is Apollonia Ponti. I'm a dating, relationship, and life coach for you men, not only to master your attraction skills when it comes to dating and relationship, but also in your life. I want to get straight into it because I have a special guest with me. His name is Emile. He is an emotional intelligence coach, Emile Stenville. Did I say that right? Stenville? Steenveld. Why? I'm friends with you and I can't even pronounce your last name correctly. That's really bad. Anyway, so with that said, we're going to dive into 5 steps of embracing your masculine energy. And Emile is an emotional intelligence coach and really is excellent with these type of subjects. So I wanted to bring him in here. So first, Emile, before the audience gets to know you, unless they saw other videos of you, I'm going to go into the first one. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. The first one, I believe, for a man to step in and embrace his masculine energy, what I see is having a level of self-awareness. And when I talk about self-awareness, is understanding who you are as a person. How do you show up? What wounds do we need to heal? What triggers have we embraced in our life and act from? And also, what is our daily initiatives? What are we doing day to day? And maybe stuck in current habits, bad habits, and things like this, and really looking at us. The way that I can say that self-awareness works so great for men is if you take this mind, all these thoughts that go on behind here, and you go, shh, let me look at them. That's self-awareness.
Yeah. I think the next thing is responsibility. So when a man can take full responsibility for everything that's happening to him and ask himself, how is this happening for me? Then his whole life will shift. And I think most of us don't like to take responsibility because sometimes it can be heavy and it's really hard to deal with sometimes. But I think when you can take full responsibility and go, okay, well, I created this, how can I change this? Then this will shift how you show up as a man, as a leader, as a friend, and in relationships.
Oh, I like that. Yeah. Then the third one for me would be, it goes hand in hand. So courage, discipline, and really just follow through. Right? Many times, and we were doing a video about this before, is when you do something, you know how you'll do something and it feels good. And you're like, okay, that's enough. I don't need any more. Right? But that's where your follow through actually happens. The moment, and this is where, like, even with coaches, clients will hire us more than likely the times when they are at either rock bottom or they fail at something or this. And then they come back to us and they're like, oh, I should have done it when I was good and a good note. I should have not stopped. I should have continued to do it because then I wouldn't be in this place in the first place. So I think that discipline goes hand in hand with follow through, right? So many times what happens is we lack the masculine side. And I've seen a lot of men lack their masculine side, and a woman being able to step in her feminine in that relationship, in a heterosexual relationship, I should say, is more, when I say woman and man, is more about like understanding like, all right, what do I need to do to be better? What are the action steps that I need to do to become better? And do I have the courage to do it? Because many men these days are stepping into playing video games and isolating themselves.
Yep.
Stepping into making excuses of why they can't have other male friends. Stepping into blaming other women for their lack of feeling, what's the word I can say, attractive?
Yeah.
Right? Because they decided that they're not going to eat healthy, work out, and be better in the mind and the body, right? So whose excuse is that? Because I don't force you to eat.
No.
Right?
No.
So that's the thing, is like, I think courage is huge and it's lacking. And there was a video that Emile and I did about the wounded masculine and the healthy masculine. And we started off saying like, it's more needed more than ever these days because women are stepping more into their masculine a little bit more than I think we need to. And I think a lot of reasons why, and we think a lot of reasons why is because a lot of men are stepping into the feminine. And a lot of times I think men are stepping in the feminine is because they're placing blame and not taking the initiative and having the courage and the discipline to say, what am I doing?
And that leads me to the next point, which is the masculine and feminine. I think in order for us to embrace the masculine properly, yes, we have to embrace the feminine as well. And what a lot of men will do is go, oh, well, I don't want to embrace the feminine because that will take away from my masculine, which is actually the opposite. When we actually embrace the feminine and actually are not afraid of it and we don't judge it, then we can fully embrace the masculine. It's the same thing. When the moment we embrace the dark side of ourselves, the side that we don't like, the side that we're ashamed of, the side that we have guilt with, then we can embrace the light fully. And I'm saying this to you today because so many of us avoid the stuff we don't like. We have judgments about certain things. Maybe you had a mother that was a pushover and you were like, I don't want to be like my mom because my mom I considered weak. right? So you avoid anything to do with feelings or emotions or anything like that. You're like, I'm just hyper masculine, but it's an unhealthy masculine. So how do you embrace the healthy masculine? You have to heal that part of yourself and nurture that part and actually learn how to be in your feminine as much as you're in your masculine. And that's where you find full harmony and fulfillment.
I love that. And this is something that I teach guys in my group coaching in regards to the masculine, the polarity and healing from that. So if this speaks to you and you're like, have this wall, what I see is like, I have a lot of men that are like, well, I'm confident because I've succeeded. I'm great at work and I know what I'm going to do in life and I make money and I have this car and I have this. And we lead with this, what I call the umbrella of what people can see, right? We always see the umbrella, but when it closes, we don't see what's underneath, right? We think we know what's underneath, but we really don't know unless something is hidden under there, right? And so many times what happens is we can't embrace that side and see that side because we've hindered it down with this wall because it's also a protection mechanism. So many men leave with this fake confidence and they lead with their superiority of how they've able to deliver and the goals that they've been able to achieve. But yet when I'm on a phone call with them or in a group coaching session, it's like, but yet my relationships fail, Apollonia. My relationship with myself is failing. Why do I feel like this? Why do I still feel empty, even though I'm successful and have these muscles and and I have all these muscles and I'm good looking and I'm walking the runway of Gucci or whatever you used to do. Anyways, side note. So with that said, I think that that's really important in regards to knowing and embracing that side of you. So if this speaks to you, I really want you to click below and book a call. I want you to book a call with me or one of my enrollment specialists so we can see if you're a good fit if you want to work with me for 3 months. It's a 12-week transformational program. And this is a week that I really dive into the topic that we're talking about. But last but not least, step 5 that we're here for, right? What I think a lot of men and women have a trouble understanding, but also too, in embracing this side of your masculine, I think is also confrontation, right? And confrontation can look like to so many people, like I'm going to fight with this person. I'm going to dismiss this person, or I'm going to not be liked because of this confrontation. And I think confrontation also gives you exploration. So if we look at confrontation, like, let me explore why this is happening with this person. And instead of proving someone wrong or right, what happens is confrontation is actually a discovery. And confrontation can bring you closer to partners, friendships, if you're able to do it the right way and embody it the right way and have a great mindset about it, right? And this is what we're lacking because in confrontation, what else lives there? Boundaries, right?
I mean,
assertiveness.
So many of us are afraid of confrontation because we're afraid of what's going to bring out, what's going to come out, right? And yeah, of course, it's going to bring out uncomfortable feelings and emotions if we haven't dealt with that. So this is why we avoid confrontation most of the time, is because we think it needs to be aggressive, or we give, if I confront this person, I'm going to win. And I always ask myself, when I confront this person, if I'm having a difficult conversation, I'm asking the question, do I want to be right or do I want to feel connected? What's my intention? That. And I always do that before a difficult conversation because then it helps me navigate through this and pave the path before I even get there. And our energy is already showing up in that space versus I'm coming here to dominate.
Ooh, coming here to dominate. Yeah. That would be used greatly in another time and place, but not in conversation. I just had to put it in there because I can make to like try to make sure like I can make people laugh when we're talking about a serious confrontation. Absolutely. I mean, subject matter confrontation. But anyways, with that said, guys, I definitely think it's really important. So if you want to watch the next video or, watch more about the masculine polarity in relationships, or if you want to get better at this, you have 2 options. So one is I would love for you to watch the video in regards to the wounded masculine and also to the healthy masculine, but also too, if you want to dive deeper into this, what I would love for you guys to do is sign up for a book a call and see if you're a great fit. So you can work with me in the transformational program. It's a 12-week transformational program in regards to really attracting the love life, attracting you as a better person, and attracting that relationship or bettering the relationship you're in now. And I'll put that link below if you would like to book a call. It's absolutely free. Also, too, I'll have Emil's YouTube channel right below for you guys to check out and subscribe, because he's great at emotional intelligence and so much more. Emil, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. All right, guys. So as you know, the links will be down below in the comments. If this is your first time viewing, I welcome you to click that subscribe button and comment below if you loved this episode as well. As always, I'll see you in the next video. And remember, you are always loved. Bye for now.